And this is good. And we're ready to go live. Yay! Woo! Back at it again. Sunshine
and bubbles.
Potcast numero 19.
Ow, ow.
Hey! All the way up. Feels so good.
Look at that guy.
Look at this
Girl,
bodacious beauty.
Oh, she done so.
All of her
Nice.
beautiful buds. This, my friends, is a cola. I want to say like a pretty big one at that. I can't even put my fingers around it.
So, some girth to her.
So, yeah, she's got some girth. She's got some big, beautiful, nice, bodacious buds. I mean, I feel like even on the video, it just never really does it justice. But the trichomes on there, the juicy, dripping cannabinoid fever that's just oozing from her. Freshly harvested, sun-grown organic from our DNA hemp farm. And she's happy to be here.
She wants to party.
So I know it might look like it. It definitely smells like it. It smokes like it. You use it just like it. But it's not it. It's hemp. Marijuana's super sweet cousin. And marijuana being the twisted cousin, the twisted sister.
Twisted sister, for sure.
All part of the same cannabis sativa plant family, just different seeds. And I know sometimes that's a head scratcher. You're like, wait a minute, what? It's like, looks like it has all the same qualities. You know, medicinally, it does all the same stuff, just not the high associated with this plant. So I just really want to make it so abundantly clear that this bodacious bud is just as awesome and useful as its counterpart to help you live your best life.
Amen.
Right?
Yes. High CBD, low THC, but still lots of other cannabinoids in there. The CBG, CBDA, CBDV, CBDV,
CBN, and so on and so forth. There's over 100.
Yeah.
You know, they want to say like 113 and counting different cannabinoids, and THC is just one of them. And hemp has 0.3% of that. That is what the Department of Agriculture and the USDA has determined what differentiates hemp between marijuana, and that is the THC or Delta 9 percentage, in which we are allowed to grow 0.3% or less.
Less than 1%.
So I feel like you could smoke our whole field and not get high.
But you're going to feel pretty darn good.
But you're definitely going to be elevated. I'm saying it's a vibe, not a high.
Yes.
So I'm still feeling chill. I'm still feeling focused. I'm still feeling energized. I'm still feeling present and at ease. Maybe I don't feel the pain in my shoulder as much. I'm just not I can still go on about my business.
Yes, more balance, less
stress.
Yes.
Less stress, less. And hemp is our plant ally. She can do all those things. She just doesn't mess you up or green out or cause some of those undesirable effects which people stray away from the plant from. So I feel like don't lump hemp in with marijuana. Yes, they are both still cannabis. And they both can still help you when used with appropriate dosing. But she is much more approachable, you know, for children, for elderly, for present day age people. She meets you right where you're at because she speaks to your endocannabinoid system. And that's what I want to talk about today. Did we even put that in any of the schedule?
No.
I feel like we have a whole humdinger of a show today. Endocannabinoid system, you know, let's just maybe touch on it here. I feel like we have resources and things that we really wanted to talk about, but I feel like people need to know, okay? People need to know about your endocannabinoid system. And for those of you watching that don't know what an endocannabinoid system is, please, 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 for the love of God, and understanding his mystical, magical, myriad, awesome ways, and just a demonstration of how much he loves us because he gave us this plant, sun-grown organic goodness. Please, it's a new system, so it was just recently discovered, turns out, back in the 40s, right? I'm sorry, 1988 was when the discovery of your cannabinoid receptors inside of your body came to light. So, geez, I mean, I feel like it was sooner, but that's when they really started delving into the research and understanding the interworkings of the endocannabinoid system. I mean, I was born in 87. So this is post me.
Yeah.
And I'm 37. Or I just turned 38.
Lucky number 38.
Feeling great.
You leveled up to 38.
I did. But anywho, so it's just kind of putting that in the time place. Like, even since I've been around this earth, it was the discovery of the endocannabinoid system. And...
which is still brand new.
I mean, coincidence?
Yeah.
I think not. I want to call Bull Logan on this. I feel like they knew about this for a long time.
I do too.
Because when I was
don't
doing
know.
my, when I obtained my master's degree at the American College of Healthcare Science, I had to delve into this human anatomy and physiology book. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yes.
When I was reading this book, I was like, it was like another language. Seriously, like, read a sentence of this. Read a sentence of it. It is crazy. But I just want to, like, put to light on page 424. You can't make this up. They talk about endocannabinoids and with the endocannabinoid system. And look at how small that is. It is literally a paragraph. And from all my research, they're saying endocannabinoid system is your master conductor operating system that oversees all your other operational systems.
That's not that important.
Yeah.
Just a paragraph, right?
Yeah, just a paragraph.
Yeah. We'll put it in just to humor them.
Just as there are natural opiate neurotransmitters in the brain, our brains make endocannabinoids. They act the same receptors as, like, THC, the active ingredient marijuana. Their receptors, the cannabinoid receptors, are the most common G protein coupled receptors in the brain. Like the gastrotransmitters, the endocannabinoids are lipid soluble and are synthesized on demand rather than stored and released from the vesicles, whatever that is.
So hot and fresh.
That they're released on demand.
Yeah.
So your body makes them on demand. Just kind of think. Or is stored and is released on demand. So you have to have that storage. And you're getting that from natural fresh. Anywho, but it just happens that this natural fresh bud is super concentrated with phytocannabinoids. So endocannabinoids are the ones that your body makes. Your body makes these guys.
Like within endo, right?
Yeah, endo. Within your body, you have a whole endocannabinoid system. These are phytocannabinoids, which is plant cannabinoids derived from nature. And, crazy that this plant speaks to our body, our systems, just like all the other plants that we've been learning about and sharing. Speak to all different bodily systems and chakras, just energetically as well.
Yeah.
So everything's energy. Like nitric oxide, they are thought to be involved in learning and memory. We are only beginning to understand the many other processes these neurotransmitters may be involved in, which include neuronal development, controlling appetite, and suppressing nausea. So that's what the little paragraph that is in the Human Anatomy and Physiology book.
40 years to get a paragraph.
40 years?
Almost 40 years to get a paragraph. I wonder how we get a page. decade?
I'm still like, this is a brain buster.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm so happy that we've trusted our intuition over the years and then just took being our own health advocates and took matters into our own hands to decide what feels good to us. And then, worked out the access dilemma here and made sure that we had reliable, trustworthy sources. I feel like that's kind of the motor behind the farm, is to know where our food and medicine comes from. And I feel like once you start going down this rabbit hole, friends, it is deep. So you can't really overthink it too much because it's not our plan, one day at a time. And cast all your worries and cares onto him, like he has directed us so graciously in his good word, the Bible, which I challenge everyone out there to read 2 or 3 minutes of. That's what the pastor did this past week. I know, topic switch, but just saying.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're all
out there. 2 to 3 minutes in his word, and it'll all lead back to love. And I just love cannabis, and I couldn't be more excited to share it.
I mean, with our faith, I'll speak for myself. God gave us this, right? Why wouldn't he want us to use this beautiful plant? Just like all the other ones, he always provides. So, the creator.
Yes, and I think it's like man, humans, men, sin nature, dating back to Adam and Eve, when God did make a perfect world, he made a utopia, and man managed to mess it up. And until Jesus came, to die on the cross for our salvation, there was a very light and dark, and there was no forgiveness. But we are forgiven because of the New Testament. But anyways, man also messed up cannabis, and they keep messing it up. I'm sorry. So leave it to woman to kind of try to right these wrongs. But my goodness. I mean, I feel like people are getting unwanted experiences with this plant when they start adding unnatural things like not natural fertilizers and pesticides and other additives.
The fact that it doesn't even see the sun. Like, no offense to indoor girls, but I like to feel the sun. I know she does too.
Yeah. Offense to indoor grows. I'm sorry. Okay, so no haterade. Yeah, time and place for everybody. That indoor grows really make me wonder, because I feel like you open up a whole nother can of worms with them.
You're trying to recreate nature,
and you can't. She's just best doing her own super sweet, awesome work.
God.
That's where huge advocates to legalize Wisconsin.
Yes.
Free the flower, because people should be able to grow this plant no matter the potency. And let it be free and inside and experiment and play and create all on your own, and not be told no to what the good Lord has given us. So let's take back the power, take back the plant.
Decriminalize nature.
Yeah. Yes. And deschedule, not reschedule. That won't do it justice.
No, now you're just putting more rules on.
As a way of control.
Rules. Yeah.
So I feel like people have been taking small steps to take back the power, take back the plant.
I feel like they need to educate themselves, right? If you're going to do anything, educate yourself.
It's just as we're doing our due diligence to educate ourselves by working in the field, up close and personal. I have a deep-rooted and loving relationship with this plant.
Deep-rooted.
Deep-rooted. She does have some really deep roots, some long tap roots. And so that plays and I feel like, because it speaks to my root chakra, and although, I'm very fiery, 2 fire signs in air, I feel like I still always have the calmness, the peace that surpasses all understanding. Sometimes I actually give myself grace on that too, because let's be honest, it's not always so peaceful. But yeah,
that's why we have cannabis.
Yes,
takes the edge off.
Yes,
Quiets the noise.
And I feel like, really though, a plant that's so controversial and people want to talk about and learn about and know, she is not the end-all be-all. And there's a lot of free flower out there, so to speak, that nature is providing right now in this very instance as we come up to autumn equinox here. Because autumn, or fall, is the time to harvest. It's the time to reap all of your wonderful sowing that you've done all summer.
Yes.
So I feel like with that coming, going outside in nature and becoming in touch and tune and even having a relationship, maybe not with cannabis because, access is a problem. Although this is totally legal, hemp is legal in all 50 states and anybody can really grow it if you're not a felon. You just have to pass a background check and it's free to grow. So I think we've come leaps and bounds with freeing the flower. And sometimes I have to remind us of that, right? Because all these injustices and criminalization and things that do not seem fair. Sometimes you just have to step back and just focus on what is in your control, and that is your mind. And so I think the good Lord has blessed us with a wonderful opportunity to rewrite the narrative and shift our perspective on how we view this hemp plant, which has growing accessibility, and maybe it's take the high away. Take that one cannabinoid or to a minimum, and really hear what else she has to offer, experience what else she has to offer, because it's a whole world out there of wellness, and especially with so many different ways to consume too, different onsets, durations, different efficacy. But I feel like, really getting in there and just getting after it is your best bet.
Mm-hmm. Don't be scared. First and foremost.
Don't be scared.
Like, take the fear away. There's nothing to be scared of.
It's only flower. Yeah, there's nothing to faith over fear. There is nothing to fear here. Mm-mm. And I feel like if we just been gifted a wonderful opportunity to create and explore with a girl that's just so beautiful and so giving and so rooted and misunderstood. And I feel like I can relate to that a lot.
Me too.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's misunderstood, so are people.
Mm-hmm.
So am I. I'm not perfect. I know that she is forgiven. And so here in this moment, we are going to ho'oponopono it with I love you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Yes. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. I think she forgives me. You know what? She's in the present moment. That's what it's all about. To achieve the balance, she's like, let it go. Let the past go. Be here with me now.
It's like she's got little legs, little arms.
And almost like sometimes reminds me of the helix too. Once you like trim it, it really reminds me of the helix. But she's like, let the past go. Be with me here right now.
Yes, I couldn't be more fortunate and grateful for the fact that we can grow 0.3%. We'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Yes! And we are going to keep creating and advocating with all of our allies.
Yes.
And make something beautiful. Get out of our own way.
Yes.
It's like, who do we have to talk to get a page written?
Do you want to show me
on page 424? Like, come on.
Can we get a 425?
For real. Yeah, can we get another page for our master operating system, the endocannabinoid system? Google it, please. All right, Sunshine. What do you have there?
Yeah, so this is cannabis as well. Can you tell? They look a little different. Both high CBD varieties. However, this one has these little sacs here, which means it's a man. It's a male. It's a boy. And unfortunately, here on the farm, we don't really care for the boys because they pollinate our sweet flower buds, and which is a beautiful thing because then you'll get seeds. But if you have seeds, then your cannabinoid rates usually are a little lower. So we want maximum cannabinoids, so we dehead the males. Good news is, waste not, want not. You utilize, which is our word, our mantra. We waste nothing. We're gonna try juicing these leaves right here. I know chlorophyll, high amounts of chlorophyll, vitamins, nutrients. I was curious, do you think that there's any cannabinoids in here then?
I don't. I think there might be very trace amounts.
Trace.
Okay. But I think it's more about the nutrition the narrative benefit
because
in the male plants.
This is where the cannabinoids are, right? The plant's natural pest defense to keep it alive, keep it healthy. That's
the trichomes.
Yeah.
Right? And that's from the flowers come the trichomes and the pistils.
So no trichomes here, no pistils, no flower buds, just these little pollen sacs. But still a nutritional powerhouse. So we'll let you know how that juicing goes.
Yes, and even in salads too.
Yeah,
I feel like
we ate it. It was a little bitter, but good for your liver, probably.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of like our plant ally today. Should we introduce our friend?
This is Chicory. I'm so glad she came out to play.
So is Bertha here.
Bertha, big Bertha. So Chicory is, after research, you've probably seen it on the side of the road, growing in gravel a lot of the times. That's where I see it. Roadside for sure. Mm-hmm. It's got these pretty blue, they're actually kind of fading, but blue flowers.
You've seen it out there.
Yeah. They're everywhere, and they're very tough. It was hard to harvest almost.
Deep roots.
Yes.
With this baby as well.
Very deep roots. Very, very similar to dandelion. So really good for your liver. Great tonic, bitter tonic. It's a cooling cleansing, so it's got cooling properties to it as well. Anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. Grounding as well. Can help with your gout. And bring you balance, especially to your blood sugar.
Which is crazy because I feel like she does the same thing. So is she have phytocannabinoids too, and we just don't know it yet because we don't really know much yet.
Yet.
Chicory everywhere right now. I feel like you see dandelion, like you said.
In the spring, the dandelions, and then now come fall equinox, we're getting the chicory. One more chance to clean our systems for the hibernation.
For the long winter ahead.
Chicoryum intybus. Latin word.
Yes.
Name. Aster family.
So I feel like those in the aster family, I feel like a decent generalization is plants in the aster family, the ones that look like the daisies or the sunflowers or the dandelions. They all have like similar botany about them. Are really good for a tonic, a digestion. It's a purifier, a cleanser.
Yeah.
I feel like as I'm
soil
getting to know
and
more.
Bodies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Right. For the soil too.
Yeah.
And that's because of their deep roots. So it kind of helps loosen things up there. It kind of it's a bioaccumulator. I think most, you thrive where you're planted. So most of these plants are cleaning the soil, and that's what this baby is really good for too. Cleaning the soil. But utilize.
Yeah, the flowers, the leaves, and the roots.
Just all of it.
All of it.
Put it in a tea and drink it. Let it steep for 10 minutes.
Don't mind if we do.
And purify your system. Tonify. Which is strengthening too. Tonify. That's a tonic. Not only is it a purifier, but it's a strengthener as well. It helps tighten up those tissues.
Yeah, it's like lifting weights, right? You're tonifying your muscles and you're also sweating, so you're getting all the nasties out. Cleansing. I feel like we need to cheers one more time. Okay, there we go.
Cheers to the beautiful chicory
it does taste really
tea that you had fresh prepared for us as you harvested these out here on the farm. How lovely that she provides yet once again, because I feel like energetically it symbolizes strength and resilience because it's deep roots and the endurance of the plant. But also, it's said to be a remedy to help the person move from selfish love to a selfless, nurturing love and release feelings of self-pity. Which I feel like is interesting too.
That is.
Especially coming on now with the seasonality and the year or the time of the Libra coming from Taurus, right?
Virgo.
Oh, excuse me, Virgo. Which is a lover, right? And then now moving on to Libra, I just feel like how that all kind of intertwines with each other. There's definitely something to be said there.
I see where you're going. The balance.
Yeah.
Because it says it's like it could be a coffee replacement, so you think it give you energy, but it also can be a sedative. So it's like, which way are we going with this?
Yeah, and with the Libra being representing the scales, chicory is an excellent plant ally to bring out balance and give you like a calming effect, which just speaks directly to the sedative relaxant and your antis. I feel like too with the protection of it.
Wow. Tone it, cleanse it, and protect it.
Tone it, cleanse it, and protect it. I feel like she's a wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder why how we're just learning about this now. How many of you have used chicory in a tea?
First time.
Honestly, this is, also, I feel like that's another cheers swab. We have arrived. Yeah, baby. It tastes really I love this. I feel like it really kind of like challenges us to get in tune with the nature and what's out there with the wildcrafting. So I love that we're doing this because I've taken this for advantage so many times. It's a beautiful flower, yes, and I love seeing them roadside, but I never even would have thought to make a tea with them. You could also tincture it, right, too, and make, use Everclear or 80 to 90% ethanol alcohol to extract all these properties in there and make a stronger medicine for in the winter months when you still need a little extra tonification and purification and resilience.
Like edibly, right?
Yes.
You could also probably do a oil topically.
I love that. Improve overall gut function. And the inulin can slow down glucose absorption, helping to prevent blood sugar spikes and potentially aiding in blood sugar control. And inulin acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial bacteria in the gut and promoting a healthy microbiome. Relief, digestion, constipation, all of it. And I love the energetic, the cooling, detoxifying, grounding, the calming. As part of the Bach flower remedy, which is like the OG godfather of herbs, is used to help individuals exhibit a needy, possessive, or emotionally controlling type of love. So isn't that as humans and sin nature is kind of how we do? We feel the need to know, to control, to hang on to our fears and worries and not let that shit go. And this kind of helps you break on through to the other side. Yow! And who doesn't have access to this, especially here in Northwestern America? I feel like it's very plentiful. It's bountiful. We don't have to worry about red tape and extra licensing and testing and all of the things that we have to do here at DNA Hemp on the daily.
For real.
But I feel like, wow. Like, knowing what I know now, like, I feel like hemp is wonderful, but again, a gateway to holistic healing. How wonderful is that? And spiritually, it's rooted in folklore, symbolism, and its natural properties. I mean, for crying out loud, here in this book, that I love to use as a reference and also, use with American College of Healthcare Sciences, was the natural standard. And this book is rooted in science. This is all, tested in the lab from standardized tests and controls. And this Chicorium intibus says, chicory was cultivated as early as 5,000 years ago by Egyptians as a medicinal plant. And speaking of juicing, you can juice this baby as a remedy for headaches or a vegetable, just eating it like straight up, like cooking it down like an asparagus spear or something.
Yeah.
Or, in salads.
Boil the root. It's like parsnips.
Yeah.
Ooh, salads too. Yeah. And just add a little flair of the flowers.
Edible flowers.
We're totally into the edible flowers, but yeah.
Yes.
Roadside edible flowers.
I love this.
Me too.
And it's something that's just taken for granted. Something that's here and that is free and wild. And I just feel like that energy, like I always just think of like what it would look like when cannabis is legal for DNA hemp. What are we going to do different?
source different seeds.
Yeah, source different.
More seeds, I should say.
But it's still going to be the same hustle.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? We're still going to be like growing it, drying it, shucking and bucking it, having to sell it. But the demand, I feel like the supply, hopefully the supply can meet the demand.
Yes.
Because right now we got a big old supply of CBD, but not a ton of demand, which is super sad to think because, you know, if people only knew.
Yeah.
People only know. We shouldn't be able to keep this stuff on a check. But that's not how history is written. Be here now. Trailblazing.
Good news is we have it. It's available for you.
DNAHempLLC.com. Go check out our natural pharmacy. We use other herbs in there too. So we were kind of all leading up to this sweet darling, where we just recently spoke with the owner of Good Vibes CBD and Wellness in Richfield, Wisconsin. She is a nurse and has been for the last, I think 15 plus. I don't know if it's 18, 19, or maybe it's 20 by now.
Substantial amount of
A
time.
substantial amount of experience. And she,
She being Katie. Love you, Katie.
her patients were wanting natural remedies. And I feel like on the low, she was like, hey. And that's what turned her on to cannabis and the healing potential, and had her own experience and journey. I'd love to have her on the show so she could share that with us. But she's putting in the good work and the brick and mortar there and online as well. And she proudly sells our products, this being one of them. We just hooked her up with some CBD flower so she could create and make her own tea blends and offer that at the store. How lovely.
That's so lovely. And P.S. I can't remember her name, but her sweet helper there. Do you remember her name when you went there last time?
Honestly, I just call her gorgeous.
Me, but we will, yes, gorgeous she was and is. But she worked at a pharmacy, so she was very knowledgeable a lot of things as well. So if you are looking for, textbook kind of information, like not just woo-woo, go there. Good Vibes. They're very, very knowledgeable.
And passionate.
Yes.
And I feel like they're wanting that interaction. And they need people to go through their door.
It proves that alternatives are just as important as well as mainstream medicine.
I know she did not want to be like your typical head shop. She's like, oh no, I want people to feel like they're walking into a pharmacy of sorts of the natural kind. So I know she explores a lot of avenues of alternative wellness, and mushrooms can be found on her shelves as well, both local and national brands. And I know she's super into the crystals too. Yes. So she's got some of those out there too to aid people on their healing journey, because they're all just tools in our tool kit. But
super groovy chick, totally part of our High Vibe tribe. We love you, Creep.
And she asks the good questions. Like, I feel like I just spoke to her today about COAs, which are certificate of analysis. All flower samples have to be sent into a third-party lab to verify its efficacy and THC Delta 9 percentages to make sure you're compliant with your classifications of genus and species. Anywho, sorry. So she had questions, and she's like asking the good questions as like a really good consumer should, and to know, where is it being sourced? Why this lab over the other? You want to be able to trust the process, but no buts. Trust the process. Trust
and do your research.
So you can become educated on what you're choosing and your choices you're making, because they're all choices, and you got lots of them, and that is the freedom of our great nation, America, baby.
Yes.
I love it.
Me too.
But I was going on to this peace blend.
Yes.
Because
we're going to celebrate National Day of Peace this weekend. Yay! And that sounds so cool.
Wow. I wonder, I want to be part of the celebration. What does the International Peace Day look like?
I don't even know. I just saw it on the calendar, but I am ready to celebrate.
I am too. Could you imagine a world where there's all peace?
In a crystal pipe and smoke it. And let there be peace on earth.
At least peace of eye. Peace within your soul. Peace of knowing that you don't have to be searching and you are not lost and there is nothing to fear. Peace knowing that you are so loved and chosen and actually royalty at the throne. That is what gives me peace. And if cannabis can take you there, I feel like that also, see the spirituality of plants. She's very powerful. It's just got all that energy around it. And with the different colors and terpenes and cannabinoids and all these different synchronicities that are happening within this plant, she can really help elevate your mindset. And I think she works with the divine, with your crown chakra, opening up all of, I feel like, whoa.
Hold on.
So cannabinoids speak to all your operating systems, right? It's the master conductor. So you can only make the inference that the cannabinoids also speak to all your chakras.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Get all the wheels turning. I feel like we knew this. But I feel like just speaking it into existence, because have we talked about this before?
I don't, not on here, I don't believe.
Are we co-creating here on live ether vision?
Can you feel that? Can you feel that, friends?
Cannabis gets all the chakras moving. If you don't know what chakras are, too, I feel like it's just an easy way to understand your body energetically. So, I feel like people get intimidated by it because chakras, I don't know. But that's why cannabis speaks to all of them.
Can I tell them my one Reiki experience? When my chakras are like...
Yes, please.
Like at the...
Because we went elevated.
Yeah, oh man, totally.
She was wide open. Her chakras.
All open wide.
Well, because we might have ate a gummy before.
Yeah, we totally
just
did.
Sorry, just putting it out there.
Yes. So at the fair, you get the big mallet and you slam the little thing in the little... Well, now it's lights, but it used to be like a little thing and ring the bell and you're super strong. Well, that's what my chakras were doing. They're like... Brr, brr, brr. For our Reiki meditation, I think it was...
Yes.
Right?
No. That was for the Reiki. Yes, I'm sorry, but yes.
How I got there, that's where it came
from. The
from.
Reiki certification, and she guided us into the meditation after we became attuned with this universal love, which is Reiki. And do you feel like in that moment, all your chakras... You got the visual loud and clear of the of from the root to the crown. The chakras were
back down.
The wheel, the energy centers were a spinning.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Yes.
Like in your soul.
Yes. It was wild.
So we left there like levitating. Also, I feel like we had unlocked a new level of consciousness that day where we knew that it wasn't just us.
Yes.
Out there.
And it connected so many dots, literally, centers, but just like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's all connected. And then the vortex.
And that's what I feel like cannabis does.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we played with energy centers before with cannabis and we've had strains. I feel like we didn't even know what chakras were until, what was it, year 2 of growing? And we had 7 different strains. And we needed to color code them in the field. We're like, well, how do we organize all these different strains, right? We got to stay organized with this.
Yes.
So we know
we have
the genetics, and we needed separate testing for, compliance and also sellability. So we intuitively used the names with, and the properties and assigned a color to them. Lo and behold, at the end of the season, we thought we had the rainbow. We're like, look, we have the rainbow. Roy G. Bibb was represented with red Bordeaux and orange peel, ultraviolet,
berry blossom.
It was awesome. And so we went on the rainbow train for a hot minute.
Which they all lined up, ironically, right? With the color, we're like, well, yeah, that makes total sense.
But I feel like now it's just coming to me. So the rainbow train. We rode the rainbow train. We're like, come on, ride the train.
Yeah, that was fun.
That
was fun.
That was fun. And it wasn't until a sweet little angel, and we had him laid out, and we had fun displaying it, and it was a whole vibe. But someone was like, oh, it's like the chakra colors. And we were like, what? Like, how did we miss that? Because I feel like then it was like the probably already on that Reiki time.
Yeah.
Where we were learning about chakras and energy centers and Reiki and how it all kind of came to be. And then we were like, whoa, we grew the chakra strains. And then it was like a whole nother level up. And the fact that it took us now 5 years. For me, I'll just speak for myself. I'm sorry, I didn't really... Like, I know cannabis speaks to it's the master conductor, speaks to all your operating systems, but it also speaks to all your energy centers, which I'm going to have to do a little bit more delving in because I nerd out on this. I mean, like, some people nerd out on terpenes and cannabinoids and, you know, the different...
strains. I know people.
What do you call it when you? I forget what that teacher had said. When you an organoleptic experience where you use all your senses, and so people get down on that. Yeah. But I get down on energetics because it all relates back to the doctrine of signatures and like intuition and trust and the process. I'm so pumped. I feel like how Jane Holly Stevens from Four Elements, the goddess, the mother goddess of herbs, in my eyes, I feel like she is
so gentle and calm and
that we met at the herbal conference, the Midwest Women Herbals Conference.
We adopted her.
She adopted we adopted each other.
Yes.
It was a it was a mutual connection because our vibe, talk about vibe attracting your child. We're like, zinc. We're like, hi. We'll take one of everything, please. And then we like text her like, Jane,
what is this?
What is it?
No.
But she wrote a book on celestial moon cycles and chakras and how they relate to herbs, and even created a calendar with chakras and moon cycles and herbs and when to plant and when to reap and when to sow, when to plant and when to know. It's just a wealth of knowledge, and that's over 40 years of experience that she just, downloaded onto paper for us to revisit and reference at any time. But I would love to speak with her about cannabis and the chakra system and just kind of nerd out on that. It just gets me so excited.
Jane, we're coming for you.
Yo, let's do it. Oh my gosh.
This was kind of the time last year.
Yeah.
We went to visit her.
Yes.
I feel like we're due.
When she needs help before the winter, the winterization. But that was also when she had her hip.
Yeah.
And now she has the hip replaced, so there is no stopping this woman. Oh. She's like, shouting. I'm just kidding. She is yes.
Who doesn't want to help?
We do need to go visit her.
It's more fun with a friend. We know that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's great.
I'm here for it. She's a force. All right, we just put her. Now she's gonna call us tomorrow. So
Please do.
Yes, it's gonna be great. Oh, I love it. So we talked about a lot with hemp versus marijuana. We talked about the endocannabinoid system. Touched on that, which I'm really happy about. And then the chakra energy systems.
Love you, Tracy. Thank you. That was so amazing.
From Spiritual Awakening and Slinger. She is just... And she was the one who taught me to... I feel like one of the values or lessons that really resonated with me... Well, she was like, you should do it, Ashley. Like, you could do... What did she do? Do Reiki on people? Give people Reiki. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because... I feel like when we were practicing the Reiki in the quiet room and everyone's like hands are over and you're like feeling the energy, I was like, ha! And they were like, everyone was like, da! So I like freaked everyone out.
Energy burst.
Yeah, it was like an energy burst. Like, I feel like it just like was like, whoa! I couldn't help it. I couldn't. But anyway, so I was like, oh, Tracy, I have no business in a quiet room trying to stay quiet and, give an energy transfer in that regard, because that was what I had conceptualized it as. It had to be quiet. It had to be. And she goes, oh, girl, she's like, then you wouldn't get the clients that wanted the quiet, peaceful, relaxing place. You would get the people that wanted that energy bolt from you. And I was like, you're right. So I feel like in that moment, in that time, she gave me such a permission or allowance to just be myself and know that's exactly where I need to be.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I needed to hear it from a sister, but I heard it from a sister, and it changed my world.
I would like to say similar for myself as well. Like, she just, like, don't take yourself too seriously. It's like the message, right? And the whole Reiki just for today. Like, she's real good.
And what I also loved about, some people, the Antichrist is out there, right? Like, it is the devil trying to do its work. There's people that do not believe in Jesus and that do not know that God exists. Or maybe they just don't know, or maybe they make that choice. That could be, it's talk about in Revelations, the Antichrist coming, or is here. The Antichrist is here working against you. I just loved that, and on our Sunshine and Bubbles show, we're going to talk about Jesus because he is an integrated part of our life, and we are vibing, attracting, our tribing, and we're worshipers and cannabis crusaders on a mission. Anywho, amen. I love that she didn't have that Christ consciousness, because I feel like she really met us where we were at, and it was not with all of this. So I feel like maybe there's a lesson to be learned. Maybe I should take a page out of her book.
There's always lessons in the lessons.
Right, though?
Yeah.
I just because I feel like, some people want to tiptoe around it, like spirit, divine, source. I just feel like Reiki was just on an even playing field where it was this kind of like, we're not going to throw Jesus in your face and talk to you about, because Jesus is love. Right? And I just feel like love was put in an approachable way that really left the door open for spirituality and to pave your own path.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah. Very well put. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can we plug this guy in? Is there a way to do it? Because it's the battery is going down. Even if you need to get up.
I will.
But hurry, but run, sunshine, run.
I'll be back.
I'll hold the show down until you get this big. Talking about meeting people where we're at. I think really that's what cannabis can do, is really just meet you where you're at. And so come into it with an open mind. And just for today, do not be angry. Just for today, be kind to all living things. Just for today, give hemp a try, because you don't have to worry about the psychoactive effects and getting high. But if you need help, it is here for it. It is here for you. Also, too, it is a proactive approach to help. So I feel like now Western medicine is a reactive approach to help, where you get a problem, you treat and diagnose. Treat, diagnose, cure. I really feel like cannabis is proactive in the sense that it's not a reactive medicine. If you use it consistently throughout your life, you will age well. It's kind of like vitality in a plant, and you maybe won't have so many health problems down the road if you choose to utilize it in the here and the now. Mm-hmm. Do you plug it in?
This is charged, right?
Yes.
Okay, because otherwise I have to just unplug something else.
You can do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. Ruby Doobie wants to say hello. She's my little chihuahua. I just love her. She got a bath last night. Because she rolled in some fangs and she smelled terrible. She sleeps with Nevaeh and she was snuggling with me. I was like, I can't, Ruby. I love you, but girl, you stink. But not anymore. Now she smells like Moroccan oil. So I was like, just put a little bit of Moroccan oil shampoo on her. She'll be fine. Oh, no. And then I have this little brush that dries her, because she gets really cold when she's wet. Even when it doesn't matter. She's just got really not much meat on her bones. So I gave her a nice dry. No, she's just happy as a clam. But Ruby Doobie gets so much love and attention. No matter where she goes, she is a showstopper. Seriously, they're like, Oh my gosh, what kind of dog is she? How old is she? Is she going to get any bigger? Once I'm like, no, she's 11. Like, this is as big as she's going to get. They're like, oh. And then the fact that she's so chill and calm, and she's not like a big yipper. She's really just
She's
a little darling. But, I mean, she also has a lot of balance. She's super chill. And that's just, I feel like maybe it's the CBD pet oil I put on her food daily. But I want to say that just is helping her age gracefully because it keeps her coat shiny and her joints really limber and working. But she's always been super pretty chill in our family. But so is our other dog too. So I think, call it the owner, call it the environment, nature, nurture, what have you. People just love her. She brightens up so many days. That's why I'm like, I know she's not a service dog technically, but I'm still going to try to bring her with me wherever I go because she just brings joy. Mm-hmm. And why not want to spread that joy? She's so little too. It's not like she's hindering anyone. It's not like she's aggressive or intimidating because I would never want to step in a room and have that be the vibe. But she is good vibes all around. And I just love spreading the love with my sweet Rilby Dilby. Do you want to hold her?
I would love to. I know she loves you, but I'll take some snow.
So I'm going to hold my crystal rock. This is petrified mud here, and it glows in the dark. So it's pretty sweet. These parts, and you use a UV light, will glow. And this is also another very big rooting stone. I just love it. And it's simple and plentiful. All in North America. I also think we should smudge, too. Smudge the scene. Because in sake of Ho'oponopono, we just got to make sure.
Cleanse.
Which I feel like even smudging, people are like, what in tarnation? At least where we live in Wisconsin. I don't know if it's blue warrior planted. But I think people are like, what the heck? The smell hurts my head. But back in the day, Native Americans used to use sage, which composes a lot of the smudge sticks that you see out there. It actually purifies the air and gets rid of any bacteria in the air. And the smell alone can cleanse the energy and be uplifting in the mood. So
that's why our blend also has sage in there.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just wonderful. It's such a sage, such a versatile plant. You could make your own smudge sticks if you grew it. Hey! But speaking of which, we got to do that. And there's mullein leaves out there.
I know.
Not only the flowers, but definitely the leaves. We got to go get them, and I want to roll them up. I seen Ina from Earth Vibe. She had her kids doing that. What a wonderful activity for them to connect because they're fuzzy and soft, and then just roll them up and wrap them up, and you'd have your own self-made smudge.
Nice.
Really?
Just mullein?
Yep.
Okay. Just
the leaf. And then when you breathe that in, it's actually the expectorant, right? The decongestant is to help clear out any phlegm or mucus. So she's providing one way or another. You can smudge all of our herbal blends as well. Just burning it. Just by breathing this in. I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive because you're like, oh, smoke. But that's the carcinogens and the chemicals you're breathing in. This is all natural, so you don't have to worry about breathing that stuff in.
Yes.
And keep the energy clear and flowing. Another tool.
It smells like church to me.
Mm-hmm. I love you. I'm sorry. I forgive you. Thank you. And we're going to say a prayer here now that we've cleared our energy for International Peace Day. So, dear Lord Jesus, we just want to pray for peace. Peace that surpasses all understanding, knowing that we are in your divine company, love and care, as you know about every hair on our head. Every person has a different fingerprint and a different path and wonderful gifts to share. And if they just trust in the process and quit resisting and fighting out of fear, know that we have eternity to learn this lesson, but let's be here now and cast all of our worries and cares onto the feet of the cross and trust in you, dear Lord. And praying that peace can be surpassed all boundaries and borders that man has put on us. And I also pray for peace with plants and animals as we can shift our perspective from a commodity to company.
Mm.
Co-punny. with each other and energetically, and make that wonderful exchange of graciousness and in the spirit of utilization. Let the glory be to you, God. Amen.
Amen. That was a good one. Yes, they're all good. But that was great.
No, yeah, I felt like in the vortex on that one.
Yeah.
Praying for peace. And just keep praying. Don't stop praying. Pray all day. As soon as you see something unpeaceful that comes into the membrane, pray. As soon as you start getting fearful of what didn't even happen or what could happen or what has happened, pray. As soon as you start seeing a little ugly, that's the horns. That's the devil's horns. The Antichrist running around doing his work. Just focus on his steadfast love and the word. That's why you want to get into it and keep reminding yourself that this, it is tried, true, and proven. You could take that to Israel and see the proof and the chronicles and things. I mean, the Bible was not made up. There is lots of evidence to be had. But what a wonderful book. It kind of reminds me of a spell book. I don't know why I just thought of it. But you know what I mean? Like, people reference the spell book to, like, conjure. Yeah. Like, it's like you can open this book at any time and have that be your compass. And don't waver from the truth. And trust the truth. Trust the truth. And there's so many resources out there, too. It's wonderful. I feel like in a world of so much communication, there can be a lot of miscommunication. That's why having that steadfast, tangible thing that you can hold and read and pray upon is such a wonderful gift and a blessing.
And I love how in the New Testament, Jesus talks in parables, because he's not telling you what to do, because nobody likes to be told what to do. But he's giving you gentle hints and stories and reminders of what you probably should be doing.
Yes.
Just because you can doesn't always mean you should, right? So,
oh,
yes.
Oh, that takes a level of self-control I have yet to unlock.
We're all working on it, girl.
But because I have there's something on YouTube where it's like, it has like a puppy, I think, and he's like, I'm just a baby. I think we did. I'm just a baby, and I'm learning.
Yes, we all are.
I'm almost done with the Bible. I'm in Revelations.
Whoa, I'm so happy for you.
And I haven't read it yet, but that's one you hear a lot about. Yeah. And so I'm really excited to delve into it. And so I think I'm like so close to being done that I was like, not that I'm planning anything, and I'm sure on divine timing, but maybe on like the 222 portal. Could be if I keep reading 2 to 3 minutes a day at this pace. Might be a portal unlocking into the new moon, which, lady, I'm about to let go of all the past worries and fears and what has been, what will be. I feel like I get like that a lot when talking about cannabis. You get caught up in this.
I know. I get a little sarcastic.
Yeah, you get mad. You get angry. And those emotions are true.
Valid.
But it's not going to serve you. There is nothing good that's going to come out of that.
That's why we're here, empowering everyday people to use holistic alternatives. Actually, not the alternatives, the natives.
The natives. Oh, can you say that one more time? Say it like fully. Like, we are loud. Throat chakra clearer.
I don't even know what I said.
They're empowering our X, Y, and Z. Our X, Y, and Z.
Empowering everyday people. With not alternatives. Native. The natives. It wasn't as good as the
No, I love it. We are sunshine and bubbles. I'm like yelling.
And you are the High Vibe Tribe.
And we are empowering everyday people, man, woman, children alike, to take back the power and put it in the natives. Empowering everyday holistic people to take charge of their health holistically. We got the goods. And sharing our gifts. And we have been so blessed to be gifted with the opportunity to be able to create, explore, discover, and develop a relationship with this plant. We are not the everyday farmers here, you know. But I feel like what has been rooted and blossomed and grown from this plant has been such a beautiful thing. And it is only when I start to overthink it is it not. But I just love being here now with it. And what a wild time that we can even...
Yeah, I can't wait to play with it more. That's my favorite part.
She's sticky.
Yeah.
She's very resiny.
Smells so good.
Oh, yes. We're using the microscope before and checking out all of our trichomes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I wonder. And to think that this was not even like the biggest cola of the wild tribute, but this was a seed that fell along the way, and we trusted the process and we let it grow, and bam! Yeah. To be honest, it's open pollinated. I have no clue what strain this is. This is the DNA hemp special.
Yes.
Right? But probably a true hybrid, as most things are, is they're cross-pollinated outdoors. That's what happens.
Nature.
It flies in the air. Mm-hmm. And then changes over time. But, hey, how wild. So, we cannot just get... So, you grow your own flower. You grow your own herbs. Then what do? You dry them. Right? Well, yes.
You can.
Yes.
That's an option.
I like to keep, always fresh is best.
Right.
Because I feel like people, if you are using it medicinally, I don't necessarily think you'd have to decarb this to get the nutrients and the cannabinoid value from it. Because that really is just activating the THC.
Yeah.
Or the precursor of that to get you high. So I feel like even juicing these buds could have you feeling super elevated, lifted, and at ease.
Or the Nug Smasher.
The resin. That's dried buds, though, right?
I'll say, let's give it a try. She's sitting right there staring at us.
It is. Nugs. So you can Nug Smash it, juice it. Use some of the sugar leaves and the fan leaves in your salad, because you can eat these too.
Mm-hmm. Tea. You can even eat the buds. They're a little resinous. They're sticky.
A fresh tea. And then, of course, you're going to dry some because you want to save some for winter, right?
Preserve it.
Preservation, just like you do with any other herb. And you're going to dry it. You're going to hang it upside down.
So all the yummy goodness floats to the ends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All the cannabinoids will kind of go to the tips of the buds, and that'll be the most concentrated. And you're going to put it in a cool, dark, preferably, because light can degrade the cannabinoid content. Cool, dark place with some good ventilation. Mm-hmm. You don't want anything to get stagnant or moldy. Check on it. It should take about a week, I would say, of drying upside down in a clean, cool, dry place. And then you can take apart the buds and start to use it. Now, a lot of people will activate the THC molecule or the precursor of CBD, and I think that does kind of enact the psychoactive effects. So you can put it in the oven then. Decarboxylation is a simple process too, where you're just kind of heating it up and knocking off the acid molecule.
Low and slow. It's like a lightly toasting. I feel like once 240 for 40, but depending on the amount, it may be less or more. But low and slow.
In your oven, you put it on a sheet pan and put it on in.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be smelly, so have a good ventilation or a fan going, or warn your neighbors.
Invite them over. So want to help.
Have a party.
So decarb it, and that is going to activate all the chemicals for you if you're not smoking it. I mean, of course, when you dry it and you want to go ahead and put some in your pipe and smoke it, have at her, Mad Hatter. Please do. It's the most direct way to get the plant medicine. But otherwise, you could also tincture it. I would say we've tinctured fresh buds before, and it's been amazing. Mm-hmm. So fresh is always best. So I would say do the most of what you can when it's fresh. You could also infuse your carrier oils with it fresh, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
alcohol and fat soluble. So alcohol with high alcohol content because it is very resinous, right? To get all that ooey gooiness out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And then any type of oil, olive oil, almond oil, coconut oil, MCT oil.
Jojoba.
What other
Castor.
oils have we? We've infused hemp seed oil even.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hemp on hemp.
Ultra concentrated, straight from the source.
Yes.
But yeah, infuse your oils, make a tincture. You can even get I mean, there's tons of recipes online, but making a topical for yourself or smoking it, making tea blends like Katie from Good Vibes in Richfield.
Cookies,
creative.
Some butter. You can make some cookies or some Canna Krispies or brownies.
It all goes back to how do you want to consume? How do you want to use this plant?
Like a herb, like a seasoning, like your basil and your rosemary and your thyme.
Absolutely. We have that herbal seasoning that's so good. Sprinkle that on everything. I can't wait to make our own herbal seasonings now with herbs from the farm. That's going to be really special when we do it. But I just love working with the plant. She's so versatile. And don't treat her any different than any other plant in the garden. Herb in the garden, rather. Or plant medicine. All of them are really versatile and generous. She's just a little bit more sticky than the most, okay? So don't overthink it. Just start doing it, and then you can start answering your own questions. I mean, I feel like
beepity boppity booping with that.
Yes, I love doing it. I love like whacking myself too. It's like, oh wow.
I'm sure that's therapeutic as well.
Absolutely. Kind of like, it's not like I've never had Botox, but darn it, it's activating something. But play. And don't trust your intuition. Don't overthink it. Because I feel like a lot of times you get in your own head. I know I do. I'm always like, I overthink it and I talk myself right out of it. I'm like, wait a minute. And then when you did arrive, it's like, oh man, like I could have been. Don't do that to yourself either. You're exactly where you need to be when you need to be there. But we got the fresh buds for you, friends. So honestly, if you are in the Washington County, southeastern Wisconsin area, and you would like to come to the farm, check out the buds, see them sun-grown organic and in the fields, like how nature intended.
Take a selfie.
Hey. Good content there. Or get a fresh plant. That's how they used to do it. It was like Christmas tree, like chop down your own Christmas tree. You could chop down your own hemp plant. Take it with you on the go. I'm open to it. I'm good for it. I mean, why not? Come at me. Let's go. Let's party. I'm an open book. So if you'd like to work with this plant, I just want to honestly, the main mission is to find good homes for it.
Absolutely.
I don't want to see no trolls left behind. No colas left behind. She just wants to be loved. Right?
Bertha.
Yes.
You are so loved.
She is so loved and divine and beautiful. And the queen. They call her the queen of herbs. And if you can't see why, I don't know. I just love that she speaks to every single chakra system. Probably all the elements, too. The earth, air, wind, and fire.
Yes.
I mean, because a lot of times...
Even the ether.
That's what you are using. When you think of tea, that you're using all the elements to make tea. So kind of infusing that in with it. And she makes a mighty fine tea. And that's a really good time, being the master balance or synergist, if you will, as the herb she is, creating that synergy with other plant medicine, making your own blends that could really speak what's calling to you. I don't think, honestly, if I wouldn't have just hemp tea. Like, it's too bitter.
Yeah.
She needs other herbs. She wants to play. She plays nice with others.
That's why it's nice to have the herbal blend, because you drink it too as a tea. Reiki infused as well.
We did Reiki infuse all of them. Should we Reiki infuse everyone out there?
Yes.
Reiki ignite. Ta! Sending you all our good Reiki love and energy to be here now and utilize the usefulness that's out there that plant medicine has to offer. Utilize. She always provides.
Just for today.
Be useful. Woo! Be of service. They are of service. I feel like utilize and service, being useful. I take it personally. Sometimes like, I need to be useful by sharing my gifts.
Yes.
And that is growing some really, really good plant medicine.
Such a beautiful gift.
I just gotta get my sales pitch better going. I think sometimes at the farmer's market, I'm like telling people and I like just info dump on them and they're like, I'll be back. I'll be back now. Like,
well, they ask questions and then you
yeah,
gotta gauge
like,
their knowledge already, right? So it's like, well, what do you know?
yes, tell me. You gotta use that motivational interviewing technique I learned about at ACHS. It's a practice, though. It doesn't come natural.
No.
But I feel like if I use motivational interviewing in every aspect of my life, I would be so well off.
Oh, me too.
Better than I already am, which is already enough. Because I am enough. Where they consciousness, this consciousness, this awakening, that's, using this plant for that conscious awakening, since it speaks to all the chakras, kind of, it's intriguing and it spurs your interest. So you are more apt to gather and seek knowledge.
Yeah.
And see what you can find.
Creative, but grounded at the same time.
Yes. Rooted in nature. Backed by science. Ooh. I think that's one of our competitors' tagline. Probably Charlotte's Web.
Good. I like that.
I recycled it from a counterpart that speaks our same language. Yes. Indeed. So dry those herbs, store them up for winter. That's what the harvest is all about, making use of what you got.
So if you just dry them,
No.
About a year shelf life. Give or take, the cannabinoid content will drop, not significantly, but it will. But if you do a tincture, then it's pretty much indefinitely, as long as it's stored properly. And probably oil, depending, but yes. So even if you do dry it and have flower and it's coming to almost an end or that year mark, then you can make a tincture and you'll still be able to get all the goodness that is left in there.
Whatever you do, don't throw it out, right? Don't compost it.
We'll come after you.
Share with your buds, too. I feel like when you are making something, since she is so generous and giving, you should do it, too.
She's such a social plant. Yeah, you must share with your buds.
You get what you give. So I'm willing to give you some fresh buds. Get out here. Get after it.
Holla.
Holla. Also... bringing this fresh flower. Speaking of fresh flower, and let's just say, for nothing else, let's say it wasn't super medicinal and wasn't part of the phytocannabinoids that spoke to your master conductor system to achieve balance for pain, sleep, and mood, and had the answers to all your, no, I'm just kidding, answers to all your problems.
Hypothetically.
As you know, hypothetically, can, may, could. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful flower. We love making bouquets with this and using other flowers out on the farm. I've had so many experiences bringing this fresh flower onto the scene and watching people's eyes just light up. They're like,
yeah.
What is that?
As a matter of fact, crowns. Just watching people with beautiful fists on their head walking around.
Don't mind if I do.
Medicine and almond and everywhere we go. Viroqua.
Everywhere. We've done this.
Summerfest.
There was a whole 3 seasons where all we did was flower crowns. Or nice. Wreaths. Mm-hmm. Or the smudge sticks even. Uh-huh. A lot of make and take kind of things, which was really fun. We've had so many fun experiences with the fresh flower. Yes. And then urging people to take them home and dry them and utilize the whole wreath sometimes with all the plant medicine that the earth has provided. And I'm taking them to Cheryl's Club 175 in Slinger, Wisconsin and making... the flower arrangements for this table centerpieces. And this week is homecoming, so I'm sure we're going to blow some minds. And it's going to be awesome. But I feel then, kind of normalizing it. Destigmatizing it. Hey, it's out there. It's totally legal. It's legit. Wow, this is it. This is what we're so scared of. This is what we're... I feel it kind of normalizes it a little bit. Mm-hmm. Right? And I love the smell. It's just undeniable. And it makes it for a great conversational piece at the table.
Sure does.
So I like putting them in water for a little bit, honestly, when I harvest the colas. And I know this might sound strange, but not that I'm letting any of the buds or anything sit in the water, but I like using them for a week or two and enjoying their beauty.
Yeah.
And then I'll dry them.
Like any other flower, cut flower, right?
Any other flower. But she is the queen!
Yes, she is the
Flower! The centerpiece. She is the thriller. Yes. So how much fun do we have? I feel like no stone left unturned.
What do you guys do with your cannabis?
Yeah.
Let us know, because we got some. You want to play?
Yes. And it's plentiful and abundant, and we are very generous with it. And I feel like that's a good barter, perhaps.
Ooh, yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You share your gifts, I'll share mine. But that exchange is what just fuels my fire and keeps me going. And it's really all about helping people. When you can increase someone's quality of life, whether it be by a smile or a prayer or maybe some pot.
Or all of the above.
All of the above. It just makes a life worth living. Living, loving, learning.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, let's do this thing. Let's get out there. We have some butterflies to release.
We must.
For a prayer for peace, we're releasing the butterflies, and they will spread their sweet wings and shine their light and soar in peaceful vibrations with the ecosystem and economies. Yes. Yoo-woo. They're the bridge. Surfing the ether waves, they are.
For real,
or
literally.
Yeah, I love it. How much fun. And this chicory, I feel energized from it.
I like it a lot.
I'm honestly like, woo!
Yeah,
Like a
let's
coffee
go.
substitute. I'm always looking for a good coffee substitute.
Yes.
Because I stick to my 1 cup. 1 cup of caffeine. And, some people don't do that. And once they say caffeine is an addiction.
It is.
It is. And cheers to 2 years of our sobriety. Alcohol. We're
yes.
California sober.
Yes, yes.
Let's talk more about that on our next episode, hey?
Oh, I would love to.
We'll see you there. Look forward to next time. Tune in. Sunshine and Bubbles.
Podcast episode 20.
20.
Ooh, arriba.
Or you can always catch us on the YouTube as well. These lives get downloaded onto YouTube every week. Sunshine does such a wonderful job at connecting the dots there.
Yes.
It's one of her many, many gifts that she's forced to share. Just kidding. Love you, Sunshine.
True. I love you. I'm so grateful.
Aha. With grateful hearts, we bid you adieu.
And you can also download it on your favorite podcast platform. We're all over that too. So
Thank you, Buzzsprout.
love you.
Love you long time. See you next time for good time.
Peace.